Now, kindly ensure that there are a lot of candidates who are applying or switching their jobs from maybe an industrial background or from some other field to the teaching. Kindly make sure that you only put your teaching qualification, okay, and teaching experience. There is no point of adding that an irrelevant what we say field. For example, I switched my field from a mechanical engineer and I was working in a certain core industrial company, and I'm switching to education, right? Okay, and let's say I have 2 years of education, right? And before that, prior to that, I was having my industrial experience, right? Now the moment I'm gonna put my industrial experience in my CV, right? Okay, what will happen? As a recruiter, when I'm reading, I will see that this person was not sure about this teaching profession, right? Okay, so try to understand, I'm not talking about the interview, I'm talking about because before the interview, before the person or the recruiter team knows you, you are being judged based on your resume or your CV, right? So before actually I am getting an idea that this person's teaching was not the first choice. And at this part of the world, we are looking for people who are really passionate about teaching, right? So if I get an impression that this guy was not sure from the very beginning that he has to get into or she has to get into teaching profession, and just because maybe he or she is not satisfied, or maybe what reason, or maybe the money or the anything would be the reason, and now he or she is switching to teaching profession, give me not a very good perception about the personality of the person, okay, right? So it's better to avoid this thing. Of course, once you get a call, at that time you can explain and come up with a very good reasons. Of course, I'm going to make a pretty good video on that also, what kind of questions they are being asking for the job application and how to address them, right? Okay, if there is a loop, for example, there is a break, for example, you are switching your field, so what are the ways and in what way you have to address these questions, okay? So once this is done, the education is done, the experience is done, right, the contact information is done,